Hello, I'm John Proxy on John West. I'm having a witness adventure. It's very late at night. I wasn't even going to play this, but XCOM's not installing for another half an hour because it has to unpack, lest I play it early or something. So, I'm in this particular area because, well, I'm underneath the mountain collecting the secrets. I wonder what that means. That looks like it's a 4. And I guess that would make sense as a 4 because you could just do this. But this doesn't make sense as a 4. That would only make sense as a 3. So that can't be a 4. But if that's a 4, and that's a 3, how would I even begin to do the other ones? Put one here, yeah. And then I suddenly need to get, what, one there? And one there? How the hell does that work? That can't possibly be right. Not sure what's up with this one. Now I get that I can change the positions, and that really does look like a 4. But in that case, I mean, how would you get that? How would you get that in any other position? This, I at least get the concept of, right? So let's say I do this, and underneath it, I do that. Then, I take away this bit to make that a 2. And I take away that. Now, see, wherever I... Alright, no. You take away this here and that there. That makes it an impossible shape to draw. Not to mention it doesn't cover that. So try there. What about there? And... There. See, I keep thinking this, don't I? And then you take off to, which is the simplest way of doing that puzzle. Not a sophisticated way at all. But it's right, isn't it? I think. See. It does that. But it's cut the hole. That totally should count. I know why it doesn't, because it's not in the hole anymore, but... Ah, come on! Ah. Alright then. So we join that back up, right? Where else would we cut out? We could cut out there. And no, we can't, because it would cut out the important thing. Unless... No, it has to be up here. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to be there, but I'm not entirely sure where it would fit otherwise. Alright, it's now here, right? We'll just make it a shape I'm not allowed to do. Oh, I know it's one of these bollocky ones that change, like, squeeze together. It's just, I'll never let that down. It was two like L shapes, and when you take, it takes away the middle, and they overlap a bit. And I'm like, no, they do not. That's totally not how that should work. Right, but by that logic, and I think I tried doing this before. Let's say it's that plus that, which is feeling very familiar as a thing I said. I don't even think that would work, but alright, what if I put it there? Alright, what if I put it there? Okay, no. What if I do this, then add it there? So I've taken away... Oh, no, because it won't glue, will it? My brother's in XCOM 2. His internet's faster than mine. Doesn't matter, I'm actually... I could have done with another day with this. And I suspect I will play this during the day as well. Yeah, I'll come back to that. That's fine. So let's go to this one here. This was just a case of me being lazy, surely. Well, let's go with this here. It doesn't connect, does it? It does if I take this. This here. Okay, well, it made sense apart from... Hang on. Oh, is that it? Lovely! So, how the hell... Damn. Not damn. Hang on, is that just really easy? Yeah, it is. How strange. Never mind. So I was overthinking that, which I do occasionally do. This here. I've done this one, haven't I? This here. Bloody hell, John. It's not flashing, at least. It is really hard to tell what colours are what, though. Right, they're all yellow. Yellow is cyan. Until it gets over there, then it's not cyan. Hang on, what? Is it? Are those all the same colours? Yes, because they're all yellow. I need to be close to bloody see it. They're all yellow. Yellow is dark blue, but it's also light blue, depending on... Alright, I'm guessing there's only actually 2 colours, maybe 3. This does not help. I need to be closer to the screen to see the colours. Alright. Yellow. Cyan. Yellow. But yellow is now blue as well. Oh, yeah, I just need to figure out what colours are which, and that sounds like it. God damn it, I bloody hate that it's doing that. I need to come up with code. I'm going to use the whiteboard. So what is that, 7 by 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's wipe away the excess. Let's put that line back in. like so, and figure this out. We're going to have to pick consistent names, and it's not going to be the purple row, so let's... But yellow, all the yellows on the purples turn into a new colour. Right? It's green in the pink. Oh my goodness. It's green in the pink. But let's... And it's blue in the yellow. But it's purple and yellow, really. But it's all broken. I can see yellow all down the left though, so I'm just going to go with that. Yellow, 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 yellow. And then I'm going to see cyan. Problem is the coding's going to change halfway through. So I'm going to change those yellows to blues. Even though some of those blues are green, but whatever. Let's call them all blues. And the ones on the bottom we're going to call cyans. Right, let's see. And I can see another cyan there. Okay, cyan is the bottom row. So I was already wrong. Is that a cyan or blue? I'm going to go with that being cyan as well. But that's a blue above it. That's not a fair game. That's harsh, by the way. Those two colours could be the same colour for all I know. No, what are you doing, John? That's not a cyan. It looks cyan, but it's only... Yeah, so I know how I got that wrong. I changed my coding halfway through. So wipe away the cyans. They're blues because that's what they look like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's confusing. The left-hand side, the left-hand side for you is over here, right? They, if we ignore the purplish bit, they are blue to cyan. Yeah? Then they turn purple. In fact, the greens go with it as well. So blue. So now all the blues and cyans that are in are part of my blues. Blue down the bottom there, the two. There's one above there and one above there. And that's all I'll do, because I don't know what purple is at the moment. Or do I? Right down the bottom is purples. Even though they turn red at some point, they are bloody purple. So I'm calling it Purple. P's for purple. That's a known film. That could be a name of a film. But that red... No, it's red in the yellow. Oh my god. The terminology is turning insane. If in the orange, it is pink. Yeah, pink. Pink. Well, that's an easy one to deal with. It's the P again. And in the green, I'm guessing it goes even purpley, so I'm going to go with that. It's not terribly clear. What is yellow? Yellow, I think, is an entirely new colour. So let's call that yellow. Like so. Two yellows at the top. Now, what have we got left? We have purples, which we have, and they go red and cyan. I think those are all purples at the top right there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, I think that's all of them. So there's only 3 colours. Now, I'll show you, sorry. That's not going to make much sense to you, right? There you go, it's a bit crude, but I'm going to kick myself for some of these. But what I do know is that it starts... Right, that probably felt like seconds to you, because it was literally seconds to you, but for me, that was about a week. I played XCOM for a week, And so if you were trying to watch my videos and they suddenly stopped, I apologise. I'm going to continue doing them now. So, but it does mean I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit like, where was I? What was I doing? Because it's a very hard thing to step in and out of this game. It takes over you whole, you know. It's you got to be dedicated to it. And now I'm looking at this going, I don't remember anything. I might come back to this because I'm not really a fan of the colour puzzles, which I now realise makes less sense because apparently one of my old videos, literally just one video, is just missing 40 minutes and I can't recover it, and that's really frustrating. So I might go back and have a look at those puzzles that I've already solved. But a bunch of them were these types of puzzles, and you can just see they're difficult to read. Now, I say I've taken a week off. I did keep my notes for this puzzle, which is nice. But I think I might actually just come back to this puzzle. You know what? It's more of a chore than anything else, that puzzle. But I know it's there. So where am I? I've done all them, haven't I? That was sort of the point. I was going to do everything. No, I haven't. And there we go. But I'll come back to them as well, because I suspect I was looking at those for the 20 minutes I spent last week. So let's just carry on. These I can't look at. So I felt like I had a general good idea about what these were. Like something like this. Not this though, something like it. Something like that. Now the problem with even this idea is that it needs to keep those two in, or the other two in, and then I can't encompass these, because even though I can cut like that, that is not including this. So what if we do this? So we can, that's 1, 2, 3. Where would the fourth one be? So it fits so neatly, but maybe I'm supposed to be thinking at an angle. I don't know how an angle would work, but I mean, I can do that. Obviously that encompasses 3. I'm just going to have a look at these a minute. So that's easy because it splits them up. It's only hard because it's not about splitting them up, it's about something else. That required 3, that didn't require any. So if I were to do this, how would I go about it? Okay, let's try again. Something like this. Sorry, I got alt tabbed again, but I made a mistake, which I can see. It's close though, isn't it? I need to close off either black or white. This. Fortunately, that leaves that wrong. Yes. Oh, hang on. No, I made the same mistake again. It's either that or this. It's even worse. What the hell are you thinking, John? Alright, let's try it backwards then. Alright, this makes sense to me, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I don't know how I misread that. That's not an end. Yes. Right. Same problem again, isn't it? I can cut them off, but I need to cut off the two next to the post. How do I do that? Something like this? That seems right. Let's go with this. Lovely. What am I doing wrong with this one? I might forget. No, it needs to be in all those places. Huh. Yeah, it does. But to be in all those places, one of them has to take the center. Can't have both center positions taken, so... I don't know. Yeah, this one's been confusing me. They all seem the same, but there's not. There's two combinations I can think of. This and this. I always cut up a potential ending to do so. And I think they're symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter which one I do. Alright, I've got an idea. Let's say I start with that. Hang on. Is it this? Yeah, it is. Sorry. I was overthinking that. Just use the centre. 3, 3, 3 next to each other and one underneath. Wow. Yeah, I massively over thought about that one. And let's continue upwards. I'm a bit tired. I didn't think I'd be this tired. I've basically taken 2 weeks off work to... No, well, 2 sets of 4 days to take off work to play games flat. And yeah, it's haunting me a bit. Not literally, obviously. That's over dramatic. But it's left me a little bit tired. Which is less dramatic, let's be honest. I don't know why I wouldn't be honest about that. Now I know I found an outside thing. That led me there. I just want to make sure I've taken the correct route. Is this the way up or... Yeah, it is. Okay. Don't know why I missed that. Yeah, stuff getting done. Before I had it right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the lift to work. It's utterly pointless under the circumstances, but just want to know where exactly I am. I'm literally at the start, but yeah, I am. Okay. Oops. Yeah. I don't know if you have to solve those or they're just environmental. Hello, camera. There you are. But I did it. I know what to do. It's a thing I've done. Do I go up further or... Oh, that's the way out. What's this then? This is the way out as well. Let's go up that way instead. What's this lead to then? So these are two ways out. Hang on. I probably did this before. Ooh. This route that I would never have even seen. Okay. I know I saw that before, but... There's something certainly here, isn't there? This is just a quick exit. Might be the case. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, don't think I am. Ah, that's a dead end. Well, it's not, it's an open world, but it's like a dead end. It's entirely possible I missed a bunch of puzzles though. So yeah, this is me trying to remember what the hell I was trying to achieve. There we go, that's a new bit. So, 4, 4, 4, 4. I'm a tiny bit worried that that doesn't make any sense. Because there's only 3 of them. They have to be paired up. I like this then. I don't get what that's supposed to go with. These are easy to solve. There's 3 of those. Is it invisible? What is it? How do I get through? That's all I know. Green and red. Is that supposed to remind me of something? Nope, did that one. That's 10, then I can sort of be smarmy after that. Oh damn, I don't know what I'm doing. That break did me no good at all. Have I solved any puzzles since I started? Feels like none. I'm a little bit worried that I've just forgotten how to play the game, basically. But, these were puzzles I was stuck on before. Anyway, I've solved at least one since I've come back, so there's that at least. I'm also stuck in a corridor somehow. Yeah, how have I done this? Oh, it's not the first time I got stuck here, was it? Open up this door. Don't know what that... I don't get how I... Alright, maybe then... Like 1, 2, 3. And those two acted like a pair. Well, maybe then... 1... 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make the squares. So I guess the squares do this. But I leave one out, make a triangle. Did that do it? Right, I feel like I need to cut up pairs. How would I do that exactly? Something like that. Not something that ends up with it not making any sense though. So I can cut off and do that. The only way I can cut off and do that is if I make the L like this. Those 3 are legal. Then 2 pairs of 2. Yes! New place. This is cool. Right, I figured it out as well. It's nice. What's in there? I want to see what's inside. Clearly I can't. Alright, whatever. Right. I've seen this before. Yeah, I've done a puzzle like this before. It's worrying. That feels like it'd take a lot to solve. Right. Need some power for here. Why has it got no power? I don't know. Let's continue looking. Ah, found some puzzles. Needed to look at it from a different angle. Right, hello. Oh. That's certainly interesting. I can't solve those puzzles because they've got dots on. What do the dots mean? Apart from the fact that I can't select it. That would be unsolvable as well, wouldn't it? That would also be unsolvable. These are all unsolvable puzzles that you can't get. That, yeah. What does it mean? He's a nut. He's as crazy as a coconut. Well, I found a new place at the very least. Can't get out of the new place, but I found it. Let's experiment around here. See if there's anything worthwhile. Oh, yeah, those puzzles again. The impossible ones. Not sure I see the answer, but I might be able to convey something on them without the traditional method. Because what happens if I try and go back to the beginning? Oh, I can easily. Then I'm not sure. Right, I've got to not look up at the ceiling and walk away because it's really confusing when I come back. Yes, I'm a bit confused. This entire episode is a very confusing episode. It's, I guess, thematically, it's about me trying to get back into it, but I've solved some puzzles, and I'm fairly sure there are episodes where I didn't. So this is all a relatively new place. We can go back downstairs and make sure we've actually solved something. Oh god, don't get lost up here again, John. This exists for a reason, and the last time I said that, there was a sort of a cliff that looked like a person. But this exists for a reason. I don't know what it is.
Just reading these well, picking the right takes, placing them. Yeah, I don't think it pays to be too neat.
We want to leave some traces of us for the Intrepid to find.
What do you mean? Any visitor to that island is going to hear quite a lot of us, if they poke around.
Oh yeah, no, sure, but I mean, showing what's happening behind the scenes a little bit to ensure we keep some authenticity. Because if we get too concerned with saying a bunch of wise things in the least personally revealing way, then we're basically putting up a front, in danger of it becoming a false front. It's a slippery slope, and you know how easily we could slide into pomposity. I mean, nobody wants that, but would we notice if it happened? Or are we too close to the project? Look, I just think if we include some of our interactions, show that we aren't these transcendent, perfect beings, that we get stuck sometimes. We get into arguments or get depressed. Then at least it's not a false front. At least we're not hiding.
Authenticity is good, yes, but you can find human drama anywhere. I mean, we're drowning in it from day to day. We're supposed to be building a quiet environment away from drama, not celebrating it. Look, these are objects of contemplation. These are about focus and clarity. We agreed at the outset.
Yeah, I know. And I don't want to change any of that. Just a little added twist, you know, tucked away deep. It doesn't have to be drama, just reality.
Reality. So what, we should record a meeting and stick it in?
Maybe. But we already have some good stuff. Oh, like that little encounter the other week where you offered to buy a girl a sandwich?
Oh.
Her mic was running, so it's in the archive. Look, it's fine. It's in context, it's perfect. Because we're not lecturing from on high. These recordings are part of an endeavor built by human beings. And they aspire to truth with a capital T, but we also have to remember that they cannot actually get there. We should be clear to the Intrepid that we know this. I think it'll make it better.
Okay, sure. We'll at least see how it feels. I mean, on that island, we are going to be in very susceptible states. So, be careful with it.
Okay.
Seems I get to be the pioneer of being mildly embarrassed.
Oh, and also, should probably let you know, I'm recording this conversation right now.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious.
Oh. What? It will make it better. Trust me.
Right, that was interesting. Okay, I think what I need to do for this is I need to remember that originally, and this might mean changing all my labels, which is a bit annoying, that originally it was a purple panel. That's what I need to remember. Now, I don't know if that will help me at all, but I'm going to painstakingly change all my notes, which is going to be a tiny bit confusing. But, oh, hang on. I'll use thread. Right. So these blues, they're actually yellow. Right, you can see it on the left-hand side. So I'm going to change those blues to yellows. Like so. Let's get this one done, right? This is how I started the episode. It's not actually, but it's how I started this recording. They're all yellows. The problem is this does make all the other stuff wrong. And the bottom row is all cyan. Yes. Yes. So, I don't know if that will help me think it, but I think it will. I know that was a redundant statement, but you know what I mean. Right, so now I've changed it to this. Right, so those three yellows are not three yellows. That's the most important thing. What they are, I'm not entirely sure, but they're certainly not yellow. So the worst thing is, as it goes up in that corner, I guess to you it's doing... Hang on, let me turn my pen. There we go. It's doing that, right? And as it flows in that direction, it changes colour. Everything changes colour. And they never hit the original colours, because we go immediately from purple to pink. Right? So that's the smallest amount of change. That yellow to cyan is actually a relatively small change. Purple was going to hit pink. If this was a big enough scope, purple, indigo, let's call it indigo, would have gone to violet, then to red. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. And we've missed a little bit of that stage, sort of. The original thing is supposed to be all purple. You can see. So I'm going to diagonal the wrong way because I'm reversed. But that doesn't matter. I've just got to wrap my head around it. So what do we know? We know that the diagonal going through the middle, going through that middle there, I'm doing it now, I'm reversing myself. You can see a blue there, and a blue there, and an orange. Now those are all, apart from the orange, yellows. Right? So that's a yellow, that's a yellow, that's a yellow. And I don't know what that yellow is. I don't know what the orange is even. Yes, I do. It's a cyan, that orange, right? So now we go, let's flip it for your benefit. We go downwards. Now the blue, alright, fine. If I figure out via the spectrum, so it goes blue, indigo, violet, red. There's a pink in between there, but whatever. I'm calling pink violet now because it's clearly a rainbow, right? Indigo, violet, red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue. Is that a rainbow? Oh, it's been so long, and that's probably a rainbow. So blue, indigo, violet. Blue. If it's blue in the middle and it's indigo next, the indigo is the next. Those X's are now yellows, right? Right? This makes sense? So they are, the X's are yellows as well because they're indigos. Yellow, yellow. I don't know if I'm changing any of my answers. Violet is the next one. And there's a couple of stages of violets. It should go to red. I can't tell. See, it's not, is it? It's not going to red. I guess that is red, really. So I guess all the X's are yellows, which is, I guess, haven't changed anything yet. So, yes, so indigo, violet. And there's lots of violets. They're all being changed to yellow. And I guess all those three, I guess those two are red, but I can't really see the red. And then it goes red, orange, yeah. And they are all yellow as well. So far so good, and I think I did the easy part, right? I'm pretty sure I just changed all the X's to Y's. Red Y's though, just to make it clear. But when we go down, right, we start off with blue. Blue into indigo. What's blue backwards? How does blue... It would then go into cyan. Right? So... that is where I had... That was wrong. I put blue there. And that should have been an X. So those cyan... Oh. Yeah, this is where it gets confusing. So that diagonal for you there, That's blue. That's indigo blue. And we should be able to see on the scale somewhere. Yeah, top right hand corner. That's blue. You can see it's gonna get into darker blue, but it's gonna hit cyan. It's gonna hit a lighter blue and a cyan next, and we can see a lighter blue and a cyan underneath there. And those, I believe, are the final 2 yellows. So let's rub them out and turn them into yellows. And I think the video's now gone over. I had to cut out a couple of times just to yawn and stuff. It's yeah. I'm a bit better now, as you can probably tell, as I've probably got into this. So I've now got a bunch of P's and a bunch of Y's. So this one should be a little bit easier because we can see the diagonals. So the first one that matters is that pink, and that pink comes in at the same time as that other pink, so we know that's a cyan. Right. And what's above it? More pinks. That makes sense. They're both cyans as well. Fracking toasters. Cyan, John, not Cylon. Right. What about there? What about just above it? What about that yellow? See, this is where we don't have any clarification of what are all those yellows. Because it goes pink, well, we can see it's been relatively firmly, so red, orange, yellow. That goes yellow, orange, red. They could all be cyans, actually. Let's treat them as cyans for the time being, which does make it really confusing to draw, but whatever. This is what I've got, and the red Y's are C's. No, sorry. The blue, the black Y's are C's. It makes sense. I promise it makes sense. So we just deal with the cyans. That's all. So we just cut these all cyans. That's another cyan there. And the rest... No, it's not. Damn. Alright, I had this problem before, didn't... No, I didn't. What am I talking about? There we go, and it's solved. Easy. Easy peasy. Lovely. That was nice. Right, I think I'm going to have to let you go, because I think when I glue these back together, they're going to be over an hour. But, these are 2 new symbols to me, and they still annoy me, but I've got to think... I just want to look at this. This can't be physically impossible, right? Something must connect to this particular piece here. It can't be out on its own. So the only thing I can think of is that something like this must exist. Something like this must exist. Now, okay, I'm thinking, that's stupid, John, what you just did there, but thinking something like this. So we've got the 2 there. We've got the 1 down the middle. We've got a 4 and a 4. Hang on. Could we just do this? There we go. Brain's working now. Brain is back in it. Go brain. Sorry, I was very happy about that. Go brain. Woo! Brain. Ah, okay. Okay, come on, brain. Go for a threefer. Threefer? Is there any reason it's not letting me get this now? Like, I hate the hollows.